You let out a sigh. You were really starting to miss your original world and your brother. Maybe if you finished the game, you could go back to your world? As if you were lost in your thoughts, Blake watched your blank expression as he swept the floor of the back of the school. Class still hasn't started yet, so you went to him. "Hey, what's wrong?" he asked. You snapped out of your thoughts. "Oh, nothing. I just been thinking about things a lot," you replied. "You sure?" he asked. You nodded. "Well, I know that you can talk to Bill, right?" Sorry. He spoke out. You glanced at Blake. "You both have such a bond. He's like an older brother to you. Is he really just some side character? He feels so real," you thought. "Thanks for having my back, Blake," you told him. "I'll always have your back," he replied while patting your back. You let out a giggle. The school bell soon rang. You grumbled and soon got up. "Looks like it's another day of not understanding any lessons in school." Time skip. It was lunchtime and you were at the cafeteria with the 3 best boys. The 4 of you were rambling on and on, telling each other bizarre and random stories. Which dumbass would even mistake a condo for a condom? Zainty asks, you wheezing and pointing at Inosuke. "He would." One time when I was with him, he pointed at a condo and said, "Wow, that's a large condom." You laughed. "Fuck you, I just got confused," Inosuke shouted. "I actually remember the time he told me that you didn't need to brush your teeth if you put toothpaste on your food," Tanjiro commented. You laughed even more. "You guys just aren't on the same level as intelligence," Inosuke huffed and pouted. "Intelligence my ass," you rolled your eyes. Soon a student walked past the 4 of you. "Pfft, nice scar, dumb fuck," the student commented and soon walked away, laughing. You let out an offended gasp. You knew what he was pointing at. He was pointing at Tanjiro's scar. "Motherfucker. Square up, bitch." You spoke out and got up from your seat. You were about to fight the student, but you were stopped by Tanjiro. "It's not worth it, Yen," he reassured you. You stared at him, before soon sitting down. "I hope he commits on breathing," Inosuke commented while drinking his Capri Sun. "Don't listen to that dumbass, Tanjiro. I love your scar," you told him. He blushes and quickly looks away. "I also love the birthmark on your lower back, Yen," he thought. Sorry if you don't have one. Why are you complimenting him all of a sudden?" Zaintu asks. "Because what that idiot said isn't true. His scar isn't ugly, duh," you replied. "Inosuke, call me ugly so Yin can tell me I'm handsome," Zaintu told Inosuke. "No," Zaintu quickly replied. "Aw, come on," Zaintu shouted. Soon someone walked up to the 4 of you. "Yin," someone spoke up. You turned to see Genya. "Oh, hey Genya. Should we start talking about what we're going to do?" you asked. He nodded. You soon got up from your seat. "Where are you both going?" Inosuke asked. "Well, we need to plan what we're going to show for the science fair," you replied. "Oh shit, I forgot about that," Inosuke mumbled. "I'll see you guys later," you spoke out and waved your hand goodbye. "Well, if we heat up the CD and blow on it, you'll create this bubble-like thing. CD bubble," you suggested. Both of you were at the library, thinking of things to show. "Isn't that too basic?" he asked. "Then how about we do 2 things, like when you put the styrofoam on acetone, it dissolves," you suggested. I don't know about that. How about we do that thing where you put force in it becomes solid, but without force it becomes liquid," he replied. There are quite a lot," you mumbled. You soon hissed in pain as a headache hit you. "You all right?" he asks. "Yeah, except for the pain and agony I'm feeling right now," you replied. "Ugh, why am I having a headache right now?" you thought. "Is my stupidity finally catching up? Making my brain small? Genya soon started talking something out of his bag. He soon handed you some medicine and his bottle of water. Drink it. It'll help the pain. He spoke out, and you stared at it before taking it. Thanks, Genya. You thanked him. Well. Aren't you a caring man, that mean demeanor of yours? Behind that mean demeanor of yours, you added. He rolls his eyes. You're a good person, Genya. You have a cool hairstyle. You also feed the cat. You were cut off by him. Ugh, stop showering me with praises, he replied. You pouted. Fine. But then you realized something, and you let a gasp. Do you have a degrading kink? You spoke out dramatically. What? No. You just don't need to shower me with praise, dumbass, he replied. Besides, what is it with you and kinks? Are you a kink shamer? He added. Kink shaming is my kink. He spoke jokingly. He looked at you with disgust. You let out a laugh. I'm just joking, Genya. You reassured him. Sure, he said, not convinced. Time skip. You let out a yawn. All the students were at gym. Sorry, I'm yawning. Muzan was making an announcement about the field trip, which was next week after the science fair. The field trip was going to be in the hot springs. The teachers and student council were at the stage, and that is all, Muzan spoke out. He soon turned to you. You raised an eyebrow. Now the Vice President Yin has prepared a speech. Muzan says and smirks. What the fuck? You thought? Rengoku's eyes widened. He was supposed to be the one doing the closing speech. Why the change of plans? Go ahead, Yin. Rengoku cheers you on. You go up and slowly walk up to the podium. As you were panicked to taking a speech, Muzan grabs your arm out of nowhere and pulled you closer to him. Don't be scared. Just read out what the paper says on the podium, he whispered. What was his goal? You slowly nodded, and soon the stage was all yours. Good afternoon, everyone. You spoke out. You wanted to disappear. You cursed at yourself and saying good morning. Seriously, good morning? Why am I stuttering? Get it together, you thought. Then you started reading the speech out loud. You were making mistakes. You were stuttering and you were almost had a voice crack. Muzan almost chuckled in amusement. But then Rengoku went to the podium. He then placed a hand over your shoulder and eased your nervousness. He then took the mic. You let out a sigh. You knew you messed up and didn't give a good impression. After the speech was over, everyone soon started leaving the gym. Muzan soon walked up to you. It needs more improvement, he commented. You didn't give me a heads up. You crossed your arms. You're the vice president. You should be ready for these kinds of things, he replied. You're welcome to my office tomorrow for me to teach you, he chuckled and soon walked away. You groaned. Rengoku soon walked up to you. Don't beat yourself up, Yin. You weren't ready, he told you. You sighed. Ugh, I'm still embarrassed, I replied. Thanks for helping me, Rengoku, you added. No problem. He gave you a smile. Soon someone called out to you. Yin, Senjiro called out. You turned to him. Oh, hey, Senjiro, you told him. Oh, Aniki, you're here, too. I thought you'd already be out of the gym, Senjiro commented. Well, I still had to stay for a little while to clean up the chairs, Rengoku replied. Senjiro only nodded. Senjiro soon handed you a bag filled with your favorite snacks. I wanted to give you this, Yin, he says. Your eyes lit up. Aw, thank you, Senjiro. You told him and pat his head. He giggles. Are there any for me? Rengoku asks. Senjiro turns to him. I always give you snacks at home, Aniki. Senjiro replies. He chuckles. You soon got up. We should probably start cleaning up, Rengoku. You were cut off as you were walking away. You tripped. Yin! Both of them yelled out and was about to catch you, but then you saved yourself. It's fine, guys, you reassured them. Damn, I tripped on the air, you commented. Senjiro and Rengoku froze, realizing quickly hit them. Did they like the same girl? Chapter 38. I feel like shit, you spoke out. Today was the day of the science fair. Sucks to be you. Not only are your looks shit, you also feel like shit, Sanemi commented. Fuck you. Square up, whore, Yus yelled, and was about to jump him. Yin, stop trying to murder him and help me get the materials ready, Genya spoke out. You turned to him. Oh shit, right. You then turned to Sanemi again. You're on the thin ice, young man. Thin fucking ice, you told him. Jeez, why is she extra grouchy today? Sanemi mumbled. Both Genya and Sanemi glanced at each other before parting ways. Where did you place our stuff? You asked Genya. I already got everything in the gym. All we need to do now is to set up our booth, he replied. He nodded. Both of you soon started to head to the gym for the booth. You looked around the gym. Different duos had different and amazing things to show. Your eye twitched as you landed on Miyaku's booth. Is it a fucking volcano? A basic volcano? You commented, and rolled your eyes. She's not going to win, you added, and crossed your arms. You soon walked up to Genya and started getting the materials for the water rocket. In the end, the two of you chose a water rocket. Nothing too basic, but nothing too fancy. You were about to fix the water rocket, but then you felt a sudden urge to pee. Genya, I'll be right back. I just need to go use the washroom. You told him. Before he could reply, you quickly sprinted to the washroom. You walk up to the stall and push down. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, this chapter has some girl things. So, boys, if you're listening, I'm so sorry, but have fun being dramatically given stuff. Yeah. But anyways, I'm sorry for girls. You walk up to the stall and push down your shorts and underwear. You shriek in pain, agony, and suffering. It was red blood. No, this can't be. It's 2 days early, you cried out. Fuck, I have an extra underwear at my bag. I also don't have pads or tampons. Fuck, you cursed. Then you heard the door open. I should fix my hair, a female voice spoke out. You quickly knew who it was. Mitsuri, you spoke out. She screamed, hello? Hanako the ghost? I'm not interested in your temptations. I will not give in, she stuttered. I have pancakes, you simply spoke out. Oh, wow, really? Can I have some? She replied cheerfully. You giggled. Wait, you sound familiar. Yin? Oh my god, is Yin your victim? She shrieked. I'm going to call the Ghostbusters. You cut her off. Calm down, Mitsuri. It's me. I'm inside the stall on the left. I have a request. You spoke up. Me? Well, I'll sure help you, Yin, she replied. Thank you so much, Mitsuri. You spoke up. Can you, hand me my bag? I got my period early, you added. No worries, Yin. I'll be back, she spoke out, and quickly outside the washroom and headed to the classroom to get your bag. You let out a sigh and waited for a few minutes. She came back. You opened your stall a little and grabbed your bag. I also packed some baby wipes there, she commented. You quickly fixed yourself up and got out of the stall. You washed your hands and dried them. You quickly turned to Mitsuri and held both of her hands. Mitsuri, you have no idea how much you helped me. I promise I will buy you pancakes, you told her, and her face turned shades of red. Oh shit, Genya. I'll see you later, Mitsuri, you told her and ran off. Yin is so cool and pretty. I love her confidence when it came to justice or getting things done, Mitsuri thought with a big smile. Move, original Obana. I love Mitsuri more than you. I'm sorry, that's what the author has said. Time skip. You want some butter with bread? You asked Genya as you started to put butter on your bread using a butter knife. Both of you had just finished presenting your water rocket, and the voting of the students to see who'd win was still being counted on who had the most votes. Where did you even, he asked in disbelief. Sometimes in life, when you're battling a raging sea while looking at a refrigerator for a dog, you can always find a way to test your sleeping, you replied. He rolled his eyes. It wasn't even worth asking for. You laughed at his reaction. You then handed him bread with butter. He stares at it before taking your offer. Thanks, he mumbled. All right, everyone, I can get your attention. I almost said Aizawa. Akaza spoke out. All of the students turned to him. All right. The results of the winner. He opened the paper with the winners written on it. His eyes widened as he hesitated in saying it. Congratulations to Miyuku and I'm going to butcher this name, but anyone who has this name, I'm so sorry. Flizeska, I think that's how you say it. He added, your eyes widened. My daddy told me to make sure I finish school and have a degree. Well, I'll finally have one. A second-degree murder, you commented, while taking out your butter knife. Genya only laughed, but quickly stopped himself as soon as he realized he laughed because of you. Someone here could literally invert time travel, or solve world hunger, and they'd still suck up to that bitch, you added. This is rigged, Genya commented. He didn't really care about winning. Science wasn't his forte anyways. Wow, this day is really starting to turn into shit, you commented. Time skip. You stretched your arms. You stayed in school to take care of your lovely flowers. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. You spoke out with a smile and grabbed a watering can and started to water them. You hummed as you watered them, but then something rustled. You flinched and turned to see who it was. It revealed to be Giyu. Oh, you're still here? He asked. Yeah, I stay at school to water the flowers from time to time, you replied. Oh, let me help you, he suggested. You nodded and gave him a watering can. Yeah, that. Oh, for there too, you told him as you guided him. Soon the two of you finished watering the flowers. Finally finished, you mumbled. Then out of nowhere you hissed in pain. Damn you, cramps, you thought. Are you all right? He asks. Besides the fact that my uterus is destroying my insides to make room for a new egg, pain and agony, but yeah, I feel great, you replied. Is there any way I can help you? He asks. Don't worry, I'll go home soon and take care of my pain, you reassured him. He stared at you before rummaging through his pockets for something. Here. He hands you a piece of candy. You gasp in delight. Thank you so much, Giyu. You hugged him. He froze. His body was stiff as he wasn't used to this. Oh, sorry. I'm very grateful for finally having something sweet after such a bad day, you told him. He finally nodded his head. He was secretly happy. Time skip. Another one. Today was the day of the field trip. Every story has to have a branch summer arc for fan service purposes. So this was the game's summer arc, the hot springs. I'm so excited. I can relax in the hot springs, you spoke out cheerfully. I can finally distract myself from Giyu, Shinobu commented. I can't wait to have a sleepover with everyone, Mitsuri commented. You were with the girls. Everyone was grouped into their own sections, while the student council members were with the faculty. All right, everyone, there's a seating arrangement, Muzan spoke. You can see it on the papers, he added. You then looked at your paper. You were next to Kogoshibo. Oh, we're seatmates, Shinobu, Mitsuri pointed. Oh, really? She asked, and checked her paper. You bit your lower lip in nervousness. Of all the people, why a teacher? It would be so awkward. Either way, it was going to be a great week. Well, except you thought it was.